Evergreen Brewing Company out of Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. Blue Detour is an IPA, 6.5% alcohol. Let's give it a shot. Evergreen Brewing Company, a good buddy of mine got me onto these guys, and well, recently I've kind of fell in love with them after a recent review that I've picked up one of their sorbettos, and it is quite fantastic. And now I'm kind of on the hunt, if you will, for Evergreen Brewing Company sorbettos. Last week I had a weekend that I had to go away and work, and in my local area where I was working, is the brewing company for these guys. And I made it a point to go to their restaurant and seek out some sorbettos, which I did, and I reviewed. That being said, I heard the couple next to me talking about the Blue Detour, as well as a fellow coworker of mine talking about how good the Blue Detour is. Unfortunately, they didn't have any on tap, and I couldn't try it there, but lucky for me, just the way that the world works, I was at the beer distributor that I usually go to for my 6-packs, and they had a single available, and I had to pick it up. Unfortunately, to me, this is just maybe a citrus IPA. Very, very light on the citrus, but it's just maybe hazier IPA. Not a hazy IPA, but a hazy-ish IPA. Slight citrus play, and it's an IPA. It's a good tasting IPA, but I don't think there's anything crazy about it. Slightly disappointed. The branding is quite awesome. I really do like the bottle, or the can, I should say. And other than that, it's just kind of an IPA. Again, there's plenty of beers on the market that can just do an IPA. Just do a hazy IPA, even with a little bit of citrus flavor. And even if that's just the hops that are coming through, it's still pretty basic, if I can say that. Again, I don't want to sound harsh, but there's really nothing setting this beer apart from other IPAs or other hazy IPAs that any of these craft breweries can do. Not saying that it's a bad thing, because they're kind of meeting the standard, but what's setting yourself apart? What's separating you from the other ones? What's making that customer that's walking through that store, that distributor, or past that shelf, that's going to make them say, other than your branding, hey, wait a minute, those guys are good. I want that. And they're going to recommend their buddies and their friends or their coworkers or their family or whoever it is that they want to get that. This one, it's not bad, but it's not great. It's not popping out. And I feel like that's the problem. And if they're just going for a standard IPA, sure. You did it. Congratulations, guys. You really did. You made a good IPA. But again, so did maybe 5,000 other breweries in a 500-mile radius. And what sets you apart? What's going to make somebody leave their favorite to come to yours, to your brand? And maybe that's not your intent. Maybe you just wanted to make a good beer for local people. Great. You did that. And I think that you did a good job. But if you're really trying to crack that code and get other new customers, I don't think this is it. My drinkability, sure, I could probably drink 2 or 3 of these. I think that this is a year-round beer. For some reason, these hazier IPAs and something with a citrus, it kind of has that effect to it. But I think on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 6. It's okay. It's not as great as the couple that was sitting next to me at the restaurant at their brewing company said it was. Maybe I just had high expectations. Maybe I just don't have the taste buds yet for IPAs and what I'm actually tasting. I think I do. If I didn't have the confidence that I did, I wouldn't be doing this review. However, I think that out of all the IPAs that I've tasted, I think it's okay. And I'm not trying to criticize Evergreen, because I like some of the stuff that they're doing. But I think on this case, this is just their standard, hey, let me get an IPA. You walk into their restaurant or one of their breweries, let me get an IPA. And that's it. Not an insult, but just a point of view. So again, that's Evergreen Brewing Company out of Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. Blue Detour, 6.5% alcohol. Until next time.